All right, I did it. I swore I wouldn't do this again. I wouldn't go out of pocket for another Surface device. I wanted Microsoft to finally recognize the reach and the popularity of the Surface devices on my channel. Despite millions of views over the years, they still refuse to even respond to my emails at this point. I'm not really sure why. I've been a big proponent of their products and obviously got a lot of views on them. So I did it again. I went out and I took one for the team, as they say, and I went out and I bought a Surface laptop. This time, though, the Surface laptop 5G for business. That is right. This one has a 5G module in it. So this is geared towards business users like ThinkPad users, EliteBook users, and of course, the Dell Pro users and so forth. So this is what that audience they're going after. And they're using Lunar Lake, Intel's Core Ultra series that is obviously very efficient and of course very good for these type of laptops, especially when it comes to battery life and keeping things cool and quiet and so forth. But this has certain antennas that have been rearranged to make sure you get the maximum amount of reception or possible with a 5G module in here. So you want to get great reception, have the always on connection when you're on the road. Now, I recently did the ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 13 running the Arrow Lake U processor, and I did outfit that with a 5G modem, and I took it on a business trip and it worked out great, having that connection with me all the time. Dedicated connection, not having to use my smartphone, no hotspot to worry about, no cap limits and stuff. So that is the benefit of that. But what do we get here? You get the same kind of premium laptop we saw when I looked at the Surface laptop for business a few months back, and I'll leave a link to my review in the description below. But this only comes in platinum as far as the 5G module. I didn't see an option for the black like we looked at. So you have to go with the platinum. You can get it either in a 13.8 inch or a 15 inch variant. I went with the 13.8 inch because I do a lot of traveling. So portability to me is the premium here, is the focus rather than the screen real estate. I have plenty of laptops for that. But when it comes to this, I want it to be small, compact, and portable. Give me great battery life. Give me good performance. Give me that connection with the 5G. And we're in business. So this is the platinum. So without further ado, let's get it out of the box. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is the Surface Laptop 5G for business, running Intel's Lunar Lake, brand new for 2025. Coming up. Okay, so I did cut it open just to make sure I got the right unit, but we get pretty nondescript packaging, brown box packaging, like we saw when I did look at the black variant of this with for the business. Here it is in the 13.8 inch. You can see there it's the platinum. We'll get a look at that in a moment. You get some documentation here, warranty information, and you might even get a SIM ejection tool. Yes, you get a SIM ejection tool there for the SIM card slot, which this does have because it is the 5G version, and that is going to come in handy. So let's put that to the side. And then you get your Surface Connect port adapter here, typical one we've seen before. So let's see what the wattage is. I think it's 39 watts, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. This one is 39 watts, so I am correct. And it uses the Surface Connect port, which is obviously on this unit. And then they also give you your power cord to connect to that. So there you go. That is the power supply and the unit itself. And of course, you get this. This is the unit, and this is in platinum. And I still love the way this looks. I never get over how great this is. Now, there are some changes here. You see some antenna lines there. The nano SIM card slot right there. You can see it there. And then you get your Surface Connect port. And then on the left side, the headphone jack, the USB-A, and the two Thunderbolt 4 ports right there. So those are the ports on it. This is a premium metal design. You can see it there. Thin, light, but very premium, MacBook-esque premium, and that is a compliment. Obviously, unimetal body design here, CNC machined aluminum. Now, there is one change here, and I think I can see it right here. You get a dark finish on here, and I absolutely love this. Wow. I love this. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more like we saw on the Snapdragon version with the platinum that I have here. Let me bring that out, and I will show you. So this is what the platinum looks like on the 15-inch on the consumer version, and it's a platinum finish over here. It's like the inversion of this, right? So sort of. This has a darker finish. So that is one change that I saw, that I'm seeing over this version of that. So pretty cool looking, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But this is really, I wasn't expecting that. Now, a couple of things to note here. They redesigned some of the internals here to move the antennas around, and that is to give you the maximum reception when it comes to the 5G. After all, this is the Surface Laptop 5G for business. So they are maximizing that, and I like that. So let me get it set up, and we'll take a look at it, get a measurement of the weight and all that. We'll be right back. So before we get set up here, I just want to show you this deck here, the keyboard deck. I'm a big fan of the keyboard. I've used them in the past. I like the dark finish here. The aesthetics look great. And let me know what you think. We got a haptic touchpad here. We also have a touchscreen. We'll talk about the display in a moment. One thing I do wish it was OLED, like we get with the Surface Pro as an option. We don't get that still with the Surface Laptop. So that would be great as an addition. Hopefully next year that will be the case. They'll maybe even offer this with something like a tandem OLED. That would be amazing. But we get 120 hertz. You get all the bells and whistles of a really high-end LCD panel here. Pixel Sense display is what they're calling it. This is the 13.8 inches, but you can also get it in the 15-inch variant, which also comes with a micro SD card reader, if I remember correctly. So that is something to keep in mind. You don't get that on here. Now, one difference, of course, like I showed you with the ports, this does have a nano SIM card slot. It also supports eSIM. So for those that want to get connected via eSIM, you have that option. But I love having a physical nano slot there for swapping out cards or for a nano SIM card slots for different carriers. Now, along the lines of this, there's no Alcantara like we used to get. Remember years past, that was like a really interesting. This is a very nice finish on here. Almost like a soft grip kind of thing, but very premium. It's like a glass finish almost. Very nice. I mean, I got to tell you, I'm super impressed with this keyboard deck so far. So stay tuned. I'm going to have like a day in the life video with this where I'll take it on the road. I actually have another business trip coming up. I will test out the 5G in that scenario where having that always on connection actually make me more productive. We'll see. It did with my ThinkPad that I was using with the X1 Carbon. This certainly will have the ability to do that as well, having the 5G in this. And again, physical nano SIM card slot also supports eSIM. But build quality is A++, and it's also got a great keyboard. I love the dark color of the deck, the keyboard deck. The touchpad is haptic. It's great. Everything is looking good on here so far. So let me put it through its paces. Now, I've already done a full review on the Lunar Lake version, the business version, and this is going to be pretty much the same. I'm not anticipating a big change in terms of battery life, although with the 5G, that might take away some battery life. So I will do some testing to see how much effect that the 5G modem has on it. I'll bring you that in the day in the life when I go on this trip in the next couple of weeks. So in the meantime, I'm going to put it through its paces and see if there's any difference performance-wise from the variant we already reviewed. But I'm loving the aesthetics of this. I'm glad they went with something a little different to make it something a little bit differentiated from the others. And having the dark deck here certainly does the job here. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me put it through its paces, and I will give you a follow-up video very soon. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. If you're a casual viewer of my content, why not hit that subscribe button? It doesn't cost you anything, as we're making our big push for 300,000 by the end of the year. Looks like we're getting very close, or we're on pace for that, I should say. Now, if you're going to buy something like the Surface Laptop for Business, check out the links in the description below. This is the 5G version. I am not an affiliate of Microsoft, so I don't get a commission on that, although maybe through YouTube I might. So just to be aware of that. I'm not sure. I'll look into that. But it does, if it does, then it does help support the channel, and I do appreciate that. It helps keep the lights on here in the studio. So until next time, this is Andrew, and I'll see you in the next video.